are talking about humility at Douvris Martial Arts. With our Striving for Excellence program, we're teaching words to our students and concepts to our students that are going to help them not just here at karate, but everywhere they go. So humility is a tough concept to teach just verbally and talking to students. It's more of something that they have to experience for themselves. And martial arts, and here at Douvris, is so many ups and downs through your training, and it really helps you cope and deal with these feelings that you're doing. And humility is something we teach through those experiences. Now, a big piece of it is you have to have some kind of competition that goes with it. So at Douvris Martial Arts, we have what we call our teachable moments, those highs and lows through your training as you're going through trying to earn your next level, trying to earn that next rank, trying to perfect a move, or when you're sparring, you know, whether you win or lose the match, when you're out in competition against other dojos, other people, and how you deal with all these things is what makes you grow. Not just as a competitor, not just as a martial artist, but as a person. Because we're taking these ideas and we're practicing it. Our tool is karate. You know, and karate is unique because it has these different levels and these different layers on top of just humility and practicing it one certain way, right? You're practicing it against yourself, with your friends around you. You're practicing it against other competitors, other people. But the unique thing here at Douvris is we have so many great instructors that are there to help you through those moments, right? And to really help you understand when you're on top, how to get better, and when you're at the bottom, how to improve, right? And you know, it's a funny concept that once you're at the top, you have to get better. But really, when you're at the top, there's only one way to go, which is down. And there's other people that are coming up underneath of you to push you to strive for that next step. When you become a black belt, you go through this long process of training from a white belt all the way through, and every time you get added on new moves and tougher moves, and everything becomes, you know, okay, I finally got it, right? You spend a good 2 years at brown belt, you're like, I got this, I got my black belt. And then it's like, congratulations, you're a master of the basics. Now you get to play, right? And it's a funny concept because everyone thinks the end game is the black belt. But really, that just opens you up to new doors and new opportunities. And when you think of that in life, and when you take that outside, and you have like, okay, I got my goal, I achieved it, but what kind of doors, what kind of opportunities does that open up for you, right? And being humble on top and being humble at the bottom is going to help you achieve those goals that you set in life. So competition, the reason why it's such a good tool, whether you're competing against yourself or against other people, why it's such a good tool is because there is both tangible ways to go. You have that chance to win and you have that chance to lose, and that's really what pushes you to do what you do and gives you that lesson, right? Whether you win or lose, you have a lesson to grow from. But if you only have one side of it, you're only getting half the picture. You're only getting half the skill set that you need. You know, so the everyone wins mentality is not always the best way. You have to have that chance to lose to make yourself better. You know, and I could talk about that all day, but there's actually kind of a funny story that I have from when I first started competing. I think I was about 6 years old, and I think it was a yellow belt. My first competition, I won. I crushed it. Yeah, yay! My mom also looked at me and went, oh, great. And it wasn't because she wasn't happy for me. She was proud of me, but she also knew that winning my first competition, you know, that was an easier lesson, it was a harder way to learn because that loss would have pushed me to work a little harder and stuff. So that first win kind of made me a little bit cocky, you know, and I went out to my next competition. I was an orange belt, still about 6 years old, 7 years old, and I went into the competition and I lost horribly lost. And I'm going back to the car and I'm kicking the floor and I don't get it. I thought I'm an orange belt and he was a yellow belt. And, you know, my mom looked at me, she said, hey, you trying to figure out why you lost? And I was like, yeah, I'm an orange belt. I'm a higher belt than him. I won last time. I should have won this time. And she looked at me and she said, Cody, you forgot your kata. I went, huh? And apparently the way it was in the middle of my kata, I stopped and went like this. Oh, yeah. But in my mind, I was great, right? So I looked at her, I said, you saw that? You noticed that? And she said, yeah, I think everyone noticed that, buddy. And, you know, it was great that my mom was honest to me because, you know, she could have lied and I wouldn't have got better, but she was honest and I took it and I went, if thought about it for a second, and that gave me an opportunity to grow. You know, and I went, you mean, so if I practiced, I would have done better? And then the light bulb went on, and she goes, yes, yes. And I went back, and I took that. So that was my first experience with being humble as a child. And even though I didn't understand what was going on, I had my mom, I had my karate instructors, and really my peers to help me through that experience and grow.